Good morning, YouTube. Today, we're going to clean up this Ferrari California so that one of you can buy it.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan, and that is Adam, and he's sporting a new hairdo.
Oh, I was going to see if anybody would notice it in the comments.
Oh, never mind. I didn't know. Did anyone notice his hairdo? This California we just got for the dealership, and it needs to have an oil change. And actually, we're also repairing some leather on it because some leather was stretched. So that's actually out being fixed right now. We're going to reattach that piece today. So the Binnacle leather stretched, super common problem on these Ferraris, especially in the California. Pretty easy fix and not that expensive. So this is something you can do pretty easily. So we're going to get this thing set up so it's ready to rock and roll, and one of you can buy it from us. So hit us up, sales@ngsupercars.com, if you'd like to take some interest in this. We can start the negotiations. But otherwise, please like, share, and subscribe. Please go visit normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car, including Ferrari Californias, which actually this thing's got a part that we can sell you, which is an X-pipe. Yeah, it's got a nice X-pipe. It makes it sound just a little bit better than stock. I appreciate that sort of stuff. So let's get this up in the lift and change some oil. Alrighty, we've got 2 boxes of 5W40 Pennzoil Euro Platinum synthetic. And then we've got an oil change kit from Macambia America. So we're gonna get this thing up there and draining. Yes, I have never done a California change before, but hopefully it's not terrible.
It's a 430 engine, right?
It is a 430 engine.
Should
be pretty simple. I mean, it's got panels in the front instead of in the rear.
Hopefully we can get those off without having to put it on the lift, take it off the lift, put it on the lift, take it off the lift.
Yeah, I wouldn't count on that.
Ferrari.
Yeah. It looks like it sits high enough that the lift arms will go right under, though.
Hopefully.
That'd be nice. All right. So the geometry of the car is really wonky. We're going to turn it around so it actually fits better. So the lift arms are basically kind of facing backwards with it facing forwards. So I think it needs to be backed on.
A few moments later.
Just kidding. We're flipping around again. These jack points are horrible because they're so close. These arms are too long. I think our lift arms are just too big for this car. It's become a problem. All right, so this is what I'm talking about. The arms are actually pointing backwards, which I don't like. It's a very awkward position because the problem is they're just so far out and they're not at the ends, they're kind of in the middle. Okay, let's see if she flies. Okay, so we gotta get this panel out. Oh wait, actually, here's the oil plug.
Isn't there 2 on the 430 engine?
Well, yeah, that's the 430 engine, but that's when it's got a dry sump. But yeah, we still, I think, need to pull it. Let's Google this before we go too nuts. But ooh, check it out, Fab Speed X pipe right there. Nice. Yeah, we sell those. All right, as long as we got the under panel off, I wanted to kind of show you how clean this car is. Look at all of the boots and bushings and everything.
This belt looks good.
They're all in good shape. No suspension leaks right here on this side. Steering, the bellows looks good on that. The engine is pretty clean. It looks like maybe a tiny bit of oil leakage right there. Yeah.
I don't even think that's a leak. I just think
Could be overfill or
somebody being
spilled or
sloppy.
something. Engine mounts are okay. Not too squishy yet. They're getting there. Here's your oil filter. Yeah, front of the engine looks nice and clean.
The belts look good.
Belt's in good shape. How are the bushings over here?
Steering rack is dry.
Yeah. Bushings all look good. Shocks look good. No leaks there. Steering rack. No leaks up in there. So that's good. Let's take a look back here. Bushings look good. The CV boots look good. No tears or leaks there. Same thing over here. Nice and dry, good shape. So yeah, it's pretty darn clean under here. It's pretty good shape. Only 14,400 miles. This is not a dry sump engine. So this is just a regular little drain plug. Still got a boatload of oil though. So we gotta be ready for that. And it's gonna be really hot oil because it just drove here.
That's how you know you get it all out real quick.
Yeah, it'll come out real quick, all right. Look at the size of that plug. That looks kind of like the size of that 430 plug. They ain't messing around.
Q430
Yeah.
flashback.
All right, it's a 10 millimeter hex and broke it loose. And now it's starting to drip. This is really hot, so I'm trying to figure out what we can use to get that off without burning the crap out of ourselves. Adam's all, I'll do that because I ain't no scared of getting burned. Okay. I'll stand back and zoom in.
Good or bad? Holy shit. Almost bad.
Did you get burned?
No.
No burns?
No.
All right. Made a mess.
Oh yeah.
All right, got pretty much all the oil out. We got a new drain plug, so we'll get that in there. And I believe these are tightened down to 45 Newton meters.
Which is approximately 1 Ugga-Dugga.
It's approximately 1 Ugga-Dugga. Okay, let me see if I can get it in without burning the crap out of myself. It's hot. Adam,
Yes.
come do this.
Si, senor.
All I'm doing is burning myself and not getting success. I almost felt like I went.
I remember my first time changing oil.
Yeah, thanks. All right, we gotta get to 1 Ugga-Dugga. Ooh, there it is. Got that Ugga-Dugga click. All right, we got this like universal oil filter tool we're gonna use because I forgot my special Ferrari oil filter tool.
You're a Ferrari tool.
Huh? Well, did you come up with that on your own? Good job. Oh, I'm getting tight.
Remember, ready when you left your Lucy ready, Chinese.
I think someone put it on there with some Uggas. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. It's starting to move. Jeez, man. Someone did some Ugga-Duggas on that. This thing is they have that nice drain hose, so it just drains down really nicely. So just like dumping oil all over the place. Ooh, there it goes. She hot.
That was hot.
Yeah.
The oil wasn't hot at all. The filter, though.
All right, well, got the new filter, rubbed some oil on the seal, and these get tightened down to like basically a half an Ugga-Dugga. All right, that was pretty simple. Now we just gotta put the bottom panel back on. I will say this is so far been much easier than the 430s, and the 458 for that matter. All right, just kind of button them all up. Okay, so it is 11 liters of oil, so we will start adding that here. If I can get that off. All right, so we're adding a boatload of this stuff, and then because it's actually not a dry sump, I don't think you have to actually do the weird process for checking the oil. I need to verify that real quick. Okay, so now we got the oil added. Last thing we gotta do is reset the computers. All right, we've got the OBD port plugged in, the OBD dongles plugged in. We've got the keys on. We go into our Launch X431 program, and we're gonna do a special function oil reset. Ferrari, switch condition on, it is. Okay, software reset, California. Okay, switch condition, yeah, it's on. Is the date set? Oh, we should probably make sure the date's set correctly. The time is set. Let's make sure the date's set. No! Good thing we checked it. Okay, today is day, month, year.
Oh.
Damn Europeans. Okay, that is correct. And okay, communicating reset success. That was super difficult. So now, if we go into the computator and we go to service, 12,500 miles, 365 days. Woohoo, all set. Yeah, so you can see that piece. This one, you literally just push forward and pops out?
Yeah, there's two tabs that pull. Yeah.
That's crazy. But the big one, we have to unscrew.
It's just two, like those number 3, number 4 Allens.
Oh, okay.
Come
And
out, and then basically it has a snap tab, I think, on each corner.
okay.
It's kind of like the way this one has a tab in the front and the back. These ones have it in the front.
Yeah, I think.
Same deal.
I mean, you already can see a crease. I think we just do it. I'd rather do it. So I just wanted to tell you guys, this car was sold to my friend by a Ferrari dealership. And when he bought it, he was like, hey, the Binnacle is perfectly fine. It doesn't have any pulling leather or whatever. Someone's got a loud ass car out there. So we get it and we're like, hey, did you know your Binnacle's pulling? He's like, what do you mean? And I'm like, look it, see that right there? Yeah. So if you look, you can see how it's white and then black right there. Yeah, see that? Well, they literally colored it in with a Sharpie. I'm not even kidding. Someone colored in the white part with a Sharpie so that you wouldn't see it and notice it. That's hilarious. So we're pulling off the rest of the Binnacle because, well, it's got some leather pulling. And Jay, you guys remember Jay from Just Like New Interiors?
Hey, y'all.
Yeah, he's hooked us up with, God knows, pretty much every Ferrari I've owned so far. I think that's right.
Just wait for the Lambo now.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, well, yeah, that. So we're going to get this off. I guess you pop off this upper trim piece, unscrew some screws, and then the Binnacle pops off. So it shouldn't be hopefully too hard. Ooh, victory.
Victory.
I can't believe that whole thing comes out.
Yeah.
That's so weird.
It's just the two on top you gotta take off, and
yeah.
I'm gonna separate it right now, and this way I'll just leave this here. All I need is this part.
Okay. Cool.
So, and that's about it.
Nice.
Fun. Except it wasn't Phillips screws; they were torque.
Oh, the manual showed Phillips. That's funny.
Phillips.
That's
They
funny.
Are torque. It's all right.
Of course.
It's all right.
Ferrari.
T15 for those who want to do their own.
Okay. Nice. Well, I mean, I'm willing to bet you half of them are Phillips and half of them are Torx.
Probably.
Depends on what year you get.
But then, yes, of course, in order for you to take out the actual cluster, you need hex.
Yeah, of course. Why not? Alrighty, check it out. We have the new Binnacle. It's been repaired, and that looks perfect. You can see no more leather pulling on there, and all of this is no longer wavy. This looks great. So let's get it installed, and then the Cali is basically ready to rock and roll. All right, so the Binnacle is held onto the dash cluster by these two hex bolts there. And you can see it screws in there. And there's two screws down there that kind of hold the dash cluster. It's on these two clips right here. So, and then that little trim piece right here just kind of pops in, so it's super easy. All right, so there's some two Allens up there, they're 4mm, and getting in there is really tricky. We had to use this cool little tool right here that works beautifully. It's a little ratchet. Yeah, that thing's awesome. And you got to get those snaps in just right. But now that that's in, all we have to do is pop in that little panel. All right, that panel's on there. Now we just got to get the two more screws, and it's all done. All right, YouTube, there you go. It looks like it's basically brand new. That looks amazing, and she is now ready to rock and roll for one of you. All right, again, if any of you want to buy this car, hit us up, sales@ngsupercars.com. We can start some negotiations. 14,000 miles, 2011, and it's got the sport seats. It's got the carbon sport seats, which very, very few cars had. It's got the pass-through trunk thing, so you can actually fit stuff in there. Ask us for the details. We'll get you all set up, but that's going to do it for this video. You guys are amazing. Please like, share, and subscribe, and go visit normalguysupercar.com. We do appreciate that. So we're going to be doing a lot more cool car stuff, so you're going to want to stay tuned.
It's gonna be sweet.
I was waiting for something. He was staring at me, he was giving me the stink eye. I was like, what's going on? Well, there's your problem.